Yo, what is going on, guys? Here, my name is xBuzzerman, and welcome back to part very long to our Minecraft Modern House tutorial. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on our little balcony right here, and then we're going to work up and get all this stuff addressed. See these little houses right here, so you can look out right there. And that might be it, but most likely we'll have one more episode after this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And first things first. I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to quickly, real quick. I'm gonna take those two out, and let's replace it with sandstone. So fill all this in with sandstone. Just this little area right here. We do need to address that in general, that whole area. What I'm talking about is like these little things that stick out. I believe, one second. My fan is going off on me. Alright, so just fill all this in, and we're going to go all the way up with it. I know I hear it. I don't know, I must just be hearing stuff right now. Alright, so fill that in. There you have it. Let's go ahead now, and we're just going to kind of briefly scan through everything and figure out what we can do. Alright, so right here, let's just go out with it. Just connect all four. It's going to kind of go like this, guys. So you're basically expanding upon all this right there. I think I had a big gap in the middle. Now the only thing we do need to worry about is this right here. So this is what I'm talking about, this kind of stuff right here. I'm just going to delete all these. I'm actually going to delete those two as well. And create a little area under it, so it'll be kind of relatively finished off. If you guys want to see this a little bit better, I'll put a piece of glowstone down. Just fill this bottom part in with sandstone. There you have that right there. Go ahead and in these center two columns, create an area where you can walk through. So you have two areas to walk through now, and it looks a little, in my opinion. Go see if we have any more issues to address. Nope, we're good on that spectrum. Go down here, and what we're going to do now is, if we have our fencing, our spruce fence, just replace something, and it's going to be basically the border right here. It's going to be the whole border. Going to add a little bit of a nice effect. Alright, so we have that. Go ahead and get this one now. I think this is the one to the main entrance. Yep. So fill everything in. Almost there. There you have it right there. We're actually going to extend this one out one more. This sandstone. Now I believe these balconies are going to be the ones that lead up to everything. So not too bad. Here my thing was getting, sounded like it's getting toasty. So I'm pretty sure you guys can hear what I'm hearing. Sounds like my fan's going off on me. Add two little areas right here. Actually, let's do this. Oh, wrong thing. I filled it in. Fill these two areas in right here. Delete all these. You guys probably had a hard time seeing all this, but there it is. Add some sandstone. Just like that. Alright, alright. I think we actually might eventually get that, I believe. Yep. We're eventually probably going to go all the way down with it right now. Alright, so you have all of that now. Let's go on this side and fill in all we need to fill in on this side. Oh crap. I believe create an entrance right here. We can get into there. Alright. You have it right there. I might put a piece of glowstone right there. And then we are going to now go ahead and add our fencing. Just adds kind of an effect to the whole build itself. I don't know if you can't yet. You can. think we're going to add, no, oh god, that's actually very beside the point. Alright, so let's go up here and add this one area. Should have kind of like the same demeanor to it. Let's add our fencing to it, this area as well. Overall, here, leave. Oh, it's a little different on that side. Overall, though, our whole kind of like area, our interior is done. It's just not furnished, and I know a lot of people have a problem with it not being furnished. But like I said, if you get done with it, send in the completed copy, and you will be rewarded for it. We will actually do like a little shout out video. So just checking over everything, making sure we're good, and overall we look pretty good. So let's go ahead and start. See, the balconies are really easy. Let's go ahead and start on this bad boy right here. How are we going to go about this? So what I was thinking is we're going to have this bottom part area actually become, the bottom of these two things are going to become something. My fan is getting louder and louder. I don't know why. Sounds kind of weird to me. Alright, so let's just go ahead and add, I'd say, a platform all down throughout right here. So we're going to go from there to about right, because I believe, let's see, let's think about this, guys. We can have this bottom one as well. So alright, so delete all of these blocks and kind of just come out one or two with all of these. I'd actually say where they meet, like right there. So it should end up like this, like that right there. And this one is all the way down here. So just kind of express it all the way down here. We're gonna do it kind of like here to here. I think, yeah, we do have some areas all throughout the actual build itself. I believe they're not going to all be able to be accessed from the same point. Now, let me get some glowstone up in here. I hope you guys, I know you guys can hear that right now, that awful fan sound. And I thought I had a fan that was very, very quiet, but for some reason right now it is absolutely having a hassle. Hold up. Oh no, I tried hitting my computer, did not work. Not the best plan, guys. Alright, so it's gonna have to be dealt with later. Go ahead and pull this part off right here. Down like this. And let's actually add the 3 sandstone in between these areas, all the way alluding up to the top portion. Now, I didn't see that these were not. If you have stone slabs, we're going to need to use those for a second. This will fill up all the holes, gaps. Alright, let me just get some lighting up in here. Put that all in there. I think we have it on both sides, maybe, possibly. We fill all this part in. Should be solid. Alright, so let me fill all this in. Sandstone. And this I'm going to keep with its stone bricks. Probably don't need that anymore. But overall, gonna look somewhat like that so far. How it looks. And I think what we're going to do, we're actually going to create stairs up to one another. So get some sandstone stairs. There's our sandstone stairs. And we could probably replace it with glass. Yeah. Take a look real quick. Add that. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just seeing how much we can go with it. Alright, so add your layers all the way across. All the way, probably not that far. You're gonna want to line up one another. Here we go. And now we're going to actually kind of like wall this in. There you have it. You can walk in right here, and then you have access. I think actually go ahead and have this go up one. So take all that out. Instead of there being one, you're gonna be able to see up top. Right now you just feel like you're in a trench. Looks kind of shoddy too. Okay, so there we have it. So you can look out right there. Looks pretty good, and then you walk up here and you have the ability to look out here. 1 minute. Now let's fill in these with slabs so it doesn't look bad over here. Then as well, we're going to fill all this in with sandstone. So fill this whole area in right here with sandstone. Go all the way down with it. And we are going to fill this part in as well. So go all the way up with this as well. Line with the slab. Oh, you probably hear that right now. That's pretty intense. One thing I do want to do actually is not impede on that area right here. What I believe we're going to do. Alright guys, sorry I started screwing something up. I started kind of messing around with something I probably shouldn't have been. And overall it probably wouldn't have worked out if I would have tried to keep it. So what I actually did, instead of, I just kind of like took down this wall right here, and it looks kind of like that, so you can come over here and you can kind of see out of it as well. Let's go down now actually, and let's just see how we can get up to this actual area right here, because well, we need to be able to get up there. Alright, one more thing though, we also need to get our stone bricks, and I kind of added an area right there. We need to get that, and I think there's like little areas down there. Let's go ahead and go down below over here. And it should be this area, if I'm not mistaken. One of these areas. Alright, let's take a look here. Where are we? Add some glowstone up here just to see. Check it. This might be it. Alright. I have one of these areas somewhere up here. Okay, so this is the area right here for all that. Just adding some detail here just so we can, doesn't look like one little blob area. I think we're just going to, depending on how we're doing this, I believe we're going to add, right now it's just a square, so overall let's actually add a bottom part right here, and that was for reference to see. So fill all this in, filling everything in right now just to make it actually look. Oh, that probably needs to be addressed. Get your sandstone slabs. So far we're just like filling everything in on the top roof so it actually looks the part. Add the sandstone right here, and then I believe we're actually going to go up with it. Now I'm going to put this down here as like a little frame of reference just to know where I'm going. I'm going to add now these spruce wood planks all the way up. This is to finally like divide up the area. Alright. Now add your pillar quartz blocks or whatever. I think I just didn't do anything there. There we go. Add the pillars up. Have it. Go down around. Add these pillars up. Now I'm going to add some glowstone right here just to see. Alright. There you have it. So we're going to go over here now. I believe we're actually going to be able to have this area of connection. Now this one, I'm going to start right here. Not with those though. With this here. So start a little area. We're going to landscape it out all the way to the other side pretty much. Actually just go about 4 out. Should be fine. 5 out. So we're just going to go out like this, like so. Adding our little areas. I'm actually really excited. We're almost done with this. I'm finally ready to get this build over with. It feels like it's been forever to actually complete this build. Go ahead and fill in just till 1, so it's going to look like that. I'm so ready to complete this build because, well, 20 parts is a long time to be working on one build, but I promised I'd finish, and I gotta abide by my promises. Like this pillar quartz real quick. We're actually going to add our stairs now. So they're going to be able to go down. Out like that. Let's take a look. I believe we need one more. Nope. These should be good right here. Add your sandstone to where they finally meet up with one another. So it should just be another 2 more. Oh, almost fell there. There we have it. And this now should be able to join these 2 together. There we have it. Closed. I can get some accuracy. Alright, let's add some light in here. A little dark. Alright, almost done with it. There we have it. So close. Alright. Get this part done with. Oh, we're going to actually need to do this a little bit different. Leave. We're going to start our area on that one. Don't think you really need to actually. You can just go right over them if you're like this. So I guess that's the makeshift way to do it. And I just totally screwed that up in about 6 different ways. Okay, so there you have it. We can now go up here with this. Now what we're going to do right here is, obviously there's a little bit going on. Add your planks first. Fill in all the areas. Okay. Then let's just fill this whole part in with sandstone. So between the 2, Have it. And add all this. This little area right here is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be kind of like the one area we had. Actually, go up with this right there. Oh, I think we got it. We can get right there. Okay, cool. There's your next area right there, and let's add our little sandstone slabs at the bottom over here. Add the little sandstone guys, and let's now fill this in with sandstone all the way to the top, down and come up with it. Keep filling on in. I believe we might have one more third deck area. If not, we're going to find a way, like a staircase or something, so you can get up there with it. Alright, so go down with this and see what kind of corrections we can make on the outside. I'm just going to fill all this in right here. Take this out and fill it in right. There you have it right there. Probably going to we could just delete that, probably, more than likely. Yep. Fill this part in just for like symmetrical purposes. You can fill that in right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and plop that boy right there. Add your wall. There you have it. Go all the way up with it. And get your pillars out. Work all the way up with your pillars. Oh, actually fill that part in. Lowstone, so you can see. Oh, let's go down with it. Go around real quick and be able to pillars over here. And I believe we should be done with all the little top area. Now, one thing I do want to see is where can we start? Alright, so I believe what we're going to do, I know I keep saying I believe, carve out an area right here. Going to lead up like this and allow you to actually come in through this little crosswalk area. That seems to be far. There's our little crosswalk area. So this is probably going to lead down and then up. This one's actually going to have down like this. And I think we're just going to make it go back up now. Well, it's going to actually meet up. So come all the way down, create a little bridge between the two. Will allow you to actually come around with it. This one's a three wide one, so let's make it this next one a 3 wide. Go ahead and do that. One thing I want to do right here is just add an area right on each side. So it's just right under it. Why do that? So we can add our fencing to it now. So add one area onto the sides and add fencing. Now we can't get around it. Alright. This side. There. Add your fencing. There you have it. You can walk kind of freely up. I'm going to actually extend that one more and follow that with some sandstone. So you can come up and you have the ability to. Alright, so it's a little cramped, but overall, I believe it's still not too bad options wise. Add some glowstone just for some lighting purposes. There you have it. Let's go down now with this. We're going to find our way in which we can actually kind of connect the two together to where you can walk up to one or another. Now I believe how we're going to do that, kind of in question, but let me take a look real quick. I'm just filling these in right now, guys, just for filling in purposes. But I think what we can do is we can actually add kind of like a staircase going up right here, and it'll kind of lead into right there. So take a look real quick, see where we're at. I think we're actually going to do something like that. So have this go out, have a 2 wide one go out like this all the way to about right here. Going to start slowly leading down. Now one thing I want to do, just like the other ones, we'll eventually get to it, but let's add our staircase. I'm going to go meet on that side. We can get the staircase to work. We have it. Oh, so close. I think it'll end at this one. And actually it's one more closer. A little bit better than I expected. There we have it. Now on adjacent sides. Let's go up with it. There you have it. Let's now extend something on the side right here. And add your spruce. Go on the other side of it. Add one block of sandstone all the way across right here. That was 2, but keep it 1. And add your spruce fence. So overall, I believe what we're going to do is kind of keep it integrated like that. So now you have the ability to walk up here, walk through, walk up into the little area right over here. Go ahead and do that onto the other side now. We'll call it quits for the episode. So let's see if we can find an area. I believe this is the suitable area. Let's add our sandstone across. Across. There we have it. And add our staircase going down. Get it to work. Getting close. Almost there. We have it. Now I'm going to delete that one right there just for those purposes, and that one. Add this onto both sides. There we have it. Go across with each one. Now let's add our 2 things to each side. Add your spruce fence. And add the sandstone as well. Now add your spruce fence to finish it off. And I think we're going to have something to do with this, but for right now, this is how it's working. And yeah, that's pretty much the episode right now, guys. I think we have, yeah, good. A little different on each side. Oh crap, wrong one, wrong button. That's pretty much the episode, guys. Last episode, all we're gonna do is just tidy some things up, get some detailing done with, and we will be done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We are on the home stretch. I'll see you guys next time. Later.